How many 3-game kickoffs are there? 3?
I don't know. That helps.
Okay.
NPLSA. We have 1, 2, 3. Yes, good job.
Including this one?
Yeah. Then we've got 2 final clocks and 1 750.
That's West Adelaide.
Worst Adelaide.
West Adelaide. Oh, they were 1-0 up too when I left home.
Worst Adelaide. Must have been cup. What time did that kick off? How's the 90s?
That was 1.
1 o'clock. Why?
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Croatia Raiders time.
Right out, goes top corner and is in.
A captain's contribution for Luke Klimek.
Ridden in the stars for Nicholas Bucco.
Oh my God! That's another one for my Bridget.
It's Fabian Barbiero.
Your NPL champions, Adelaide United. I don't care. The people should know. Welcome to the Croatian Sports Centre for round 13 of the men's RAA NPL South Australia. Here in Jeps Cross between Adelaide Croatia Raiders and MetroStars. This 3 p.m. kickoff for your Saturday afternoon. Looks to be a very interesting one. These two sides wanting to get into those final spots as we just approach over halfway into the season. I'm your commentator for this one, Seb O'Neill, joined by probably one of the happiest Greeks in South Australia, Antonis Pagonis, after Olympiakos' win in the Conference League final.
I think you're correct, Seb. I'm over the moon with that. A historic moment for a historic football club on the other side of the world, but we've got our own exciting developments happening here in South Australia between two clubs that are not Greek.
Absolutely. We'll go through the starting lineups for both sides, starting with the home side of Adelaide Croatia Raiders. Number 2, Jackson Bullen. Number 3, the captain Manly Barnett. Number 8, Callum Campbell. Number 10, Katsuyoshi Kimishima. Number 17, James Odenwalder. Number 18, Paul Radici. Number 19, Reece Thompson. Number 22, their goalkeeper Vincent Barbaro. Number 23, Jai King Byrne. Number 24, Frank Busasa. And number 27, Oliver Trimboli with head coach Vlado Blazica. Antonis, Stefan Mateo dropping to the bench for Croatia Raiders this round.
Yeah, it's a long season and a couple of changes, some forced, some unforced. Long season. Stefan Mateo is their equal top goal scorer, so he's definitely going to have a role to play today as well. Be it on the field, off the bench, he's definitely going to have a say today.
to the away side of MetroStars. Number 4, Noah McNamara. Number 5, Kristen D'Angelo. Number 7, Hamish Gow. Number 8, Christian Satira. Number 11, Cameron Woodfin. Number 15, Nicholas Petticini. Number 18, the captain, Fabian Barbiero. Number 22, Jackson Walls. Number 25, Michael Chittadini. Number 26, the league's top goal scorer, Ren Nagamatsu. And in goal, number 50, Cody Ostrike with head coach Danny Greystone. Antonis Nicholas Petticini making his way into the starting lineup for Metro.
Yeah, Scott Nagel's out recovering from an illness, and we know what an important player he is for them defensively, but offensively as well. Petticini, a young fullback, has a very big tank in him, can run for days, but can you replace that experience of Scott Nagel? It's not going to be an easy thing, but a very big opportunity for a promising young player at MetroStars.
As the captains head to the centre for the coin toss with our refereeing staff in the middle, Daniel Faulkner, with assistant referees Dion Turner and Nick Elegant. On what is, you'd have to say, a reasonable day for football in terms of weather and conditions.
Well, yesterday at this time it was pouring down, and I think about 50,000 people that went to Matilda's game yesterday were very nervous about the weather, so we're doing much better than at this time yesterday. As we were saying off air, it does look a little bit gloomy, but there's no rain expected until late at night, so hopefully it keeps away and we can have a enjoyable match here at the Croatian Sports Centre against two teams that love attacking.
Croatia Raiders an average of 2.16 goals per game this season, in Metro with 2.66. So by that logic, what's that, 2-2? 3-3?
Well, last time these two faced each other, we had a 4-3, so...
It was a great game, that one too.
Exactly, and MetroStars top goal scorers of the league, 32 goals. Equal second, Croatia Raiders with 26 goals. So both these teams are full of goals, and I can't wait to see how it plays out today, because that's one thing I've come here expecting, goals.
And the man with a lot of those goals for Metros, 13 to be exact, Ren Nagamatsu, gets us underway here at the Croatian Sports Centre.
And they're well aware of him. Seb, 2 goals against Adelaide, Croatia last time out. 2 goals last week for him as well against Croatia's rivals, FK Beograd. He's a man in form, and there's a reason he's on top of the goal scorer charts.
Ostrike. That ball being switched across. Chittadini. Still having a fight off pressure. Petticini. Woodfin. Basasa looks to get onto this one for Croatia Raiders, and does so. He can make his way down the right wing. Basasa. Gow winning it back fairly. Nagamatsu. Not with the tardiest of give-backs of the ball. Barbaro, who, in place of John Solari, has had quite a magnificent season this year.
Yeah, he wasn't the #1 keeper coming into this season, but since stepping into this position, he's made it his own, and there's been no way back for John Solari, because he's had a really impressive campaign between the sticks for Croatia, Vincent Barbaro.
Oh, giveaway there, into the box. Corner, despite the protests.
Yeah, they're asking the question there, MetroStars, and from there it did look like quite a clumsy or late challenge to me, but the referee's made his decision, and however much you protest is not going to change his mind. I've never seen a referee scream to changing his mind, so it's not going to happen here. They'll have to settle for a corner and go from there. But an early warning sign for Croatia, who really created their own problems there.
Taking it short. On the edge of the box. Satira. McNamara only puts it high.
Yeah, and had a goal a couple of weeks ago. Now McNamara would want to get on the score sheet again for MetroStars, the centre-back. And then Satira again, who wins the free kick. And for me, last week against his former side, man of the match, was everywhere, causing fits for FK Verga as a really talented player. And been a great addition for the MetroStars.
Chidadini shaping to be on this one in place of Hamish Gow, who's just standing by. He'll take it. Into the box, Barbaro can collect. Busasa. Barbaro. Was pressured there. Into the centre. Not kept in by the American Cameron Woodfin.
And with that change, Seb, that you mentioned about Stefan Matteo coming out and Trimbola coming in, it seems like he's the focal point today, with Paul Radici dropping more into the midfield. You can see him there to press the ball, maybe to create play, instead of being the main striker as he has in past weeks.
Barbaro perhaps with a slightly dangerous ball, but Raiders will still approach forward. Out on the wide left. Kingburn. Barnett.
And you can see him out wide as well. Kachiyoshi Kimishima from his usual centre position is more out on the left, hugging the touchline like we see Stefan Matteo usually do, as Christian D'Angelo claims the ball here for MetroStars.
Nagamatsu just shaping himself up. They'll get the corner, but Hamish Gow coming short. Swung inwards. Put away for the time being. D'Angelo will let it go out for another throw for his side. Another corner. Gow on the corner. Pushed away by Barbaro and then cleared forward by Kimishima. Busasa against Woodfin. Woodfin will win out for the time being. Croatia Raiders throw. Odenwater. Barnett. Kingburn. Out on that far side now. Looking for Basasa. That pass just not making it to him. Barbiero. Couldn't keep it. Barnett puts forward. Touched on by Trimboli. Yeah, Metro throw.
It's funny, we're seeing these two incoming fullbacks on this near side to us, Pedicini and Odenwalder. And Odenwalder's an interesting one because he did used to be a forward. He's reinvented himself as a fullback and comes in today for Oliver Zafaridis, who got injured in the first half of last week's game against Croydon. We'll see how he goes against MetroStars. But he did used to play in Queensland for Magpie Crusaders. But it's good to have him in South Australia the last couple of campaigns for Adelaide, Croatia, rejoining the club he used to be at.
Of course, scored the equaliser from memory in that State League 1 grand final last year to almost win the grand final, of course, after that last-minute penalty from Ricardo da Silva. Ball put forward, Nagamatsu out on the wide right. Still going in is Jackson Walls. Be a goal kick. All games for the 3 p.m. kickoffs now underway here at Croatia Raiders, Campbelltown and Croydon at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre, and Modbury Jets versus Adelaide United. Slightly delayed kickoff by about 10 minutes, but they are now underway too there at Smith Partners Stadium, all 0-0.
And of course, Adelaide United game will be interesting because all the A-League players are obviously on break now. So it's always an interesting month of the year to see how that plays out.
From memory, I think we did that fixture last year, and that was the fixture.
It got washed out.
We did half a game. Comes in, headed away. Being chased down. Couldn't be kept in, however. McNamara. Ostrike. One of his first few touches on the ball, I think. Already tells a certain story about how these opening stages have been going. It's been mostly Metro, you'd have to say.
So it's similar to a couple of weeks ago. I was on the game where Adelaide United took on MetroStars, on Adelaide Croatia, rather. And one thing about Adelaide Croatia is they do not need a stack of the ball to hurt you. So possession doesn't always tell you the full story when this team's playing.
Well, even in that derby against FK Beograd, I think the story was pretty similar from memory, where it was FK Beograd seemed to be in the ascendancy for most of the first bit of that game. And then Croatia scored one and pretty much were on top for most of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the important thing for Croatia is to hold steady defensively, and it can't be easy when you've got players like Safaridis out, like Yuto Ikeda out, and Bradley Corber is on the bench today as well. He could be an option for them, but it's a backline that's had a few changes in recent weeks, and we'll see how well they can hold together. But of course, it's a team effort to keep a team like MetroStars out, not a single player.
Odenwater, Busasa. Not the cleanest of touches, but he does get it down. Barbaro. Captain now, Barnett. That pass just getting intercepted. I'll take the throw in, but falls to Nagamatsu. On the edge of the box, looks for a teammate. Finds one in Christian Satira. Might just look to put the ball in, but was running out of space the more and more that he ran on with it.
Playing themselves into trouble there.
Opportunity here. Good deflection. Gow needing to just deal with this Raiders. They still haven't done. Barbiero. McNamara. Chittadini. Nagamatsu with the flick ball up. More than capable of doing that.
He's gotten so good at that inventive play in and around the box, hasn't he?
Just an update as well in that game that kicked off the latest. We have our first goal for Modbury Jets. Francisco Schmizzy getting on the score sheet in about the 3rd minute for the Modbury Jets, getting them 1-0 up over Adelaide United in that grand final rematch. Here's Croatia Raiders now. They put the ball in. Goal kick.
Yeah, Callum Campbell couldn't quite get under his spell in the box there, and poor touch allowed MetroStars to eventually reclaim the ball. A goal kick as we restart play there with Christian D'Angelo on the right-hand side.
D'Angelo. That pass not making it. Barbaro. Hamish Gow really running to try and win that ball back. Looking for Kimishima. Satira. D'Angelo. We'll go back with Cody O'Strike.
One of these flicks.
Slight slip on the ball there. Means Croatia Raiders get forward with it. Campbell. Bullen. Thompson. Croatia Raiders so far happy to play it with that risk of danger at the back so far.
And it's against a pretty intense press from MetroStars. You mentioned before how hard Hamish Gow was working there to work that press. But as you said, they're seeming comfortable to continue trying. It's nearly got them to a bit into a spot of bother a couple of times. But they maintain.
Ball put forward. Foul there on Nagamatsu means Metro will get the free kick.
50-50 ball there. Reece Thompson just collected Nagamatsu's leg, and a really dangerous spot for a free kick, especially knowing someone like Hamish Gow and his left leg will be able to cross from that position. And from spots like this, with those in-swinging free kicks, you often see everyone miss it, and the ball end up at the back of the net. So it's always a danger from positions like this. But we'll see with Hamish Gow for the in-swinger there and Chittadini for the out-swinger who's going to take it. But dare I say it's going to be Hamish Gow.
Mike Cockrell, medalist of the Australia Cup, just passed. You'd imagine being the one to take this free kick. It will be Hamish Gow. Oh, wow! Off the crossbar. Just shows you how dangerous that man can be.
And the foul there committed by Hamish Garber, an unbelievable delivery. We know what he can do from a dead ball, and he showed us there yet again. And didn't think he crossed the goal line because there seemed to be no protests about it, but a superb effort as Croatia restart us here, and again showing that willingness to play through that press. I didn't things like this happening.
Chididini. He's done well there. Jackson Walls out on the right wing, putting the ball in. It's there! Fabian Barbiero getting the ball onto his head, but Barbaro able to collect.
And not quite as spectacular as that scissor kick he scored last year, but still Fabian Barbiero wearing the captain's armband, 40 years old, going up and down the pitch. Just an incredible footballer, even at this time of his career. And last week, I believe, like the more the game wore on, the more his influence grew in the game, which is quite spectacular.
Good pass from Nagamatsu, good save from Barbaro.
I tell you what, Seb, the connection these two have this year is beginning to rival the connection between Ayubi and Temelkovsky last year. We've seen so many highlights with these two being involved, so it's a fantastic watch. I can't let that frustration wear in MetroStars, because it's what happened to Adelaide United a couple of weeks ago and let the guard down, and Croatia made them pay for it, so they have to keep level-headed here.
Basasa. Basasa will have to chase this one if he wants to win it, but he'll get the throw out of it just by applying his own pressure.
Yeah, and we know the effect he can have of big games. Scoring against MetroStars, scoring against Adelaide City, scoring against FK Belgrade, and winning that penalty against Adelaide United. He's a player that doesn't shy away from the big stage, and he'd be very keen to make his effects felt here.
Here he is on the ball, lovely dribbling through. There's about 3 players there. Kingburn couldn't keep it. Gow. Petticini. Woodfin. Barbiero. Chididini. Walls. The 1-2 with Chididini now. And doing it again. Is keeping it in. See if this one stays in. It does so. Is launched forward by Raiders, but only McNamara can get to. Woodfin. Into the side netting.
And Adelaide Croatia well aware of him, because he was the one that scored the winner in round 2, 92nd minute. Minutes after Frank Basasa had scored what was the equaliser for a 3-3 draw, Cam Woodfin made it 4-3 in injury time. So, dangerous player, and if he's given the opportunity, he can make you pay in that box. Nearly did so there.
Cut out there. Falls to Nagamatsu. Commits the foul. Free kick quickly taken by Croatia Raiders.
Ball wasn't stable, so it's coming back for a proper retake. Slows down everything, lets MetroStars reset.
Poor pass from Medici. Through to Nagamatsu. Playing with the ball on the floor. Bit of a mess in the end. But Croatia Raiders getting away with it once again.
Look, he was breakdancing there, Seb, on the counter, trying to maintain that ball.
Strike. Ball on the far side. Gow. Now we're back with their keeper. Ostruck happy to play with the ball at his feet. Barbiero. Now to Woodfin. Taking himself ever so wide. Having the effort there on the edge of the box. They'll win the corner. Looks to be Hamish Gow on this delivery. Headed away. Gow. That one cut out.
And it is MetroStars applying that pressure, but credit to Adelaide Croatia so far. They've had a response for everything thrown at them, and when they didn't, the crossbar did. So what they'll be looking for, the Adelaide Croatia, is for their own firepower to start showing something on the other end, because we haven't seen much of that yet. This Equatorial strike has been unchallenged so far.
Petticini. Cittadini. Trimboli. Odin Walder with this throw. Barbiero. Petticini being pressured by Busasa. Nagamatsu. Good touch. Cittadini getting forward. Has an option cut out there. Barbiero. Cittadini. Good idea for the pass. Was cut out. Jackson Bullen making his way forward now. Trimboli's offside.
Can't afford to be doing that in counter-attacks when you don't see much of the ball. You got to take advantage of the situations where you get your opposition on the counter. Haven't been able to do that so far today. Like I said, the Adelaide United game a few weeks ago played that quite similarly, but Adelaide Croatia was much more effective on the counter. They haven't shown that side of them yet today, but we're only 27 minutes in and no harm done quite yet because it's 0-0 on the scoreboard.
Still 1-0 to Modbury against Adelaide United at Smith Partners Stadium. 0-0 between Campbelltown and Croydon in the 26th minute. Modbury Adelaide only in the 20th as they kicked off slightly later than the others. Not too sure why, but 1-0 to Modbury there. Other than that, goalless around the grounds, including here, but I'm sure both these teams would love to get one soon if it's through Nagamatsu.
Doesn't mind a long-range effort, does he? He won the Cup for MetroStars last year with an effort like that.
Speaking of, the 2024 Australia Cup qualifying finals are back soon. And by soon, I mean this week even. Make sure you get to Service FM Stadium for Modbury Jets versus Adelaide Olympic, and then Campbelltown versus Adelaide Comets. Get your tickets now at footballsa.com.au/tickets to get those ones. And they'll of course be live streamed as well if you cannot make it. But I think you should go.
I think so too. It's where we're going to be deciding who's going to be representing South Australia on the national stage, and we know how much we appreciate being on the national stage here. Our clubs have done us proud so far, and we've got 4 clubs who are very keen to continue that tradition as Barbiero plays a beautiful ball to Satira.
Satira. Shouts of a handball from the crowd. Satira. Another opportunity there for Metro, but I keep on saying how this game seems to be all Metro so far, but would not be surprised in the slightest if Adelaide Croatia Raiders get a goal. Be the next one to get a goal.
That's it, dude. They've got a lot of weapons here that would do very well in the counter-attack. One that I'd like to see a bit more of today would be Kachiyoshi Kimishima, but in that wide role, he hasn't had the huge opportunity he has to take control of the game, usually in the middle of the park, setting the tempo. Has been quite a nice layer figure on the left there for the majority of the half an hour of play today.
Busasa running down the right wing for Odin Walder. Decides to not go for him. Back with Barbaro. So we just tick over the half-hour mark. Busasa will have to come and get this one. Has pressure on behind him. Trimboli looking to flick on the header for Bullen. Campbell against Walls. Walls with the superior pace. And a good challenge in there.
Just can't get the pass off Reece Thompson.
Nagamatsu looking for Hamish Gow.
I think, I don't know if you're any good at video editing, Seb, but someone needs to go and take all these little flicks that Ren Nagamatsu does in the season and then put it in the clip together. I reckon he might get a gig in the A-League or something. Really is more than just that the big man stereotype. Ren Nagamatsu's got a bit more about his game than that. He's got the long shots, has these little flicks that he does.
Ball comes in, into the box. That one way too high.
Yeah, haven't made the most of their chances, MetroStars, so far today. And if you don't do that, you leave the door open for a team like this in Adelaide, Croatia.
And saying that too, we have said the game's been mostly Metro so far, but from memory, not too many clear-cut chances, other than maybe that Hamish Gow set piece, really. There's been nothing that's really... Maybe that header from Barbiero, maybe earlier on, but other than that...
Yeah, they've made themselves into the box, but I think, like, to the credit of the Adelaide Croatia defenders, they've snuffed out the chances.
Before they can get that shot off.
Exactly. That was, and again, they're being a bit more, as Struck misses the ball, he's got time and space to get it, but they're being a bit more pragmatic today against teams like MetroStars, Adelaide Croatia, but they're not your traditional newly promoted team. They're the league's second highest goal scorers. They've got a lot of quality players who are proven in this league. As they snuff out another chance, but Hamish Gow picks up the ball.
Chittadini. Barbaro can easily collect that one again. Another one of those half chances for Metro. Trimboli. Barnett. Just electing to launch forward in the end, looking for Basasa, who has the pace. Will continue to run against Ostrike.
I think Nicholas Pedicini's handled him quite well so far today, Frank Basasa. It's not an easy assignment to walk into the starting lineup to, but you can hold his head up high so far.
Barnett just getting in the way of that ball. Nagamatsu. Croatia Raiders now. Kimishima. Barbaro. Kingburn. Losing the ball out there. Opportunity on the edge of the box, blocked out by Reece Thompson. And a free kick to Croatia Raiders.
It does feel like they're playing with fire sometimes at the back there, Adelaide Croatia, but they're not changing the way they go about it. It's what they usually do, and they feel like their game plan can stand up against a team like MetroStars, and they've shown us earlier in the season that they can. Only, like we said, that late Woodfin goal, giving all 3 points to MetroStars, but I think after that day, MetroStars must have gotten a lot of respect for Adelaide Croatia in the second game back in the NPL that day.
Barnett. Looking over the top for Basasa. I think just slightly frustrated with himself there. He couldn't get that pass off.
I think he kind of slipped on this patchy area of grass there. It wasn't quite the ball he was hoping for.
Trimboli finding himself in space. Campbell. Kimishima making the run into the box. It's probably the highest I think Croatia Raiders have probably been all game so far, really. Ball stays in. The cross. Basasa!
There's a free kick here, but Ren Nagamatsu seems to be in some discomfort here. It looks like he's holding his shoulder.
I think there might have been something that happened in back play between him and another defender. Might have just been an arm across the body. That connected a bit uncomfortably for Ren.
Up, which is good, which means we can get back underway. And the ball goes eventually where the referee wants it.
But as we were saying, that's probably the highest that Croatia Raiders have gotten the ball up all game so far. Switch ball, Kimishima. We'll go back with Bullen. Jai Kingburn. Trimboli making his way into the box. Has to take himself wide. Kingburn looks to take the strike on. Bullen. Kimishima. The overlapping ball. The cross. Headed away for the time being. Busasa's there. Might look to hit it first time.
Not quite there, but real positive signs here for Adelaide Croatia, who are starting to grow into this game these last couple of minutes. So they're actually applying some pressure to MetroStars and pinning them back into the box, which we haven't seen so far today, but we know they're a team capable of doing that.
Barbiero. Cittadini. Pedicini puts the cross in. Few shouts of a possible penalty there.
Just a bit more in hope than anything, I'd say.
Frank Busasa. Out wide with Kimishima from Radici. Barbiero. That pass not making it. 5 minutes until the halftime break. Barnett. Trimboli will look to win the header. Chests it down, actually. Busasa. Good ball. In a bit of space here, Croatia Raiders. Bullen getting that ball to Katsuyoshi Kimishima. Makes his way past one. Ostrike can catch.
Just really good stuff by Callum Campbell in the middle of the park there. Again, for me, one of the best players in this competition in these tight spaces, to be able to control the ball and to release it out wide. The reason behind this chance being created, really well done. And another one that Croatia will need a lot more on the ball if they are to assert their presence in this game.
Fabian Barbiero. Nagamatsu trying to get a back heel to it. This ball stays in. We'll go for the corner.
We've had a few set pieces this half. MetroStars that want to really start taking advantage of that. Especially they've got a few players like a D'Angelo, like a McNamara, like a Nagamatsu. There's a bit of heart in there that want to really test that Adelaide Croatia defence in these last few minutes of the half. Hamish Gale over it to in-swinger.
It's a decent ball at the back post. Headed only downwards by McNamara. Although he tries to claim another corner. Let's go all the way back with O-Strike.
Now picks it up, and now Jackson Walls, furthest advanced player, his fellow fullback in Pedicini, who can't quite keep it in.
Just being told to take it slightly back. Trimboli. Fouled by Hamish Gow.
Not happy with that decision. Hamish Gow, probably a bit of the frustration of the first half too, not being able to find the back of the net, having his free kick cannon off the crossbar and onto the goal line and out.
Gow. Metro throw. At the referee's discretion now for how much time we have left in the half. Found a free kick for Metro on the far side.
I think one final opportunity here for the MetroStars. Have had a few of these set pieces, not just set pieces on this side of the field as well. And you can see Hamish Gow going to take the ball, has come probably the closest to scoring this half. We'll have one final time to dictate where this ball goes. And we talked about how dangerous free kicks can be there by missing everyone and still going on target and going in. Let's see if they can find something here.
Hamish Gow looking to deliver.
Referee picked up a free kick there before the ball went out, but even if he didn't, that ball was not up to Hamish Gow's incredibly high standards of dead ball delivery. And Vincent Barbaro will restart us here.
It's the second minute of additional time. Gow. And that's the halftime whistle from Daniel Faulkner. 0-0.
Yeah, I can't say I was expecting this, and it's very different to the first time these two teams played each other, but they're showing us a different side of themselves, still feeling each other out. MetroStars will be disappointed not to be at least a goal up, but Croatia stay in this, and they grew into the game towards the second part of the half, and they'll be looking to make their impact on the scoreboard. We know they've got Stefan Mateo, equal top scorer, on the bench, and we know all about MetroStars' quality. Still not discounting the goals in the second half. I'm looking forward to it.
Certainly a chess battle between these two sides to come for the second half. Halftime score here at the Croatian Sports Centre is Adelaide Croatia Raiders 0, MetroStars 0.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Here come our two sides. The bar has been set. It's a great run from Kyra Cooney-Cross.
Turn under pressure.
Here come the Socceroos again. Good one on the right foot, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough. What a goal! The Matildas are running amok. Opens up for the shot.
Sinclair up the double. There's the gunflute. Australia head over heels about this superstar.
Adelaide, Croatia Raiders time.
Right out, goes top corner, and is it in?
A captain's contribution for Luke Klimek.
Ridden in the stars for Nicholas Foucault.
Oh my God! It's another one for my protect! It's Fabian Barbiero!
Your NPL champions, Adelaide United. As both sides start to walk out on what will be a momentous day for both of these great teams. The crowd is built for the home side today, and Ninko Beric with the armband of FK Beograd.
In the absence of Andon Ignatsiopoulos today, who's still out with shoulder.
A Saturday afternoon match at Hanson Reserve, 1-0 the way of Adelaide, Croatia. I'm sure they'd love to repeat that in 2024 as we get kickoff underway here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Busasa running down this right wing in a good position to put the ball in. Takes on one, and it's an early penalty for Croatia Raiders. The foul committed by Yudak Kimishima against Kavanagh. Good penalty. Kimishima gets the scoring underway, 1-0 to Adelaide Croatia Raiders.
Yeah, great finish there from Kimishima. He sent Kavanagh.
Corner comes in. Only gets to the edge of the box for the goal scorer of this one so far. Good save by Mateo. One of 3 top goal scorers for Raiders this season. The header! 2-0 to Adelaide Croatia Raiders early on. The ball comes in. Kavanagh getting in the way. Neon Kuru puts the ball out wide. Looking for a way in. Ball comes across the face of goal. From it. Neon Kuru. Looking for the ball over the top.
Mostly across the board in that regard.
Ball down the right wing once again. And a penalty. The exact same spot where the first one was taken at almost the exact same time. From the penalty spot. Jason Konstantopoulos gets the breakthrough for FK Beograd. Game on here.
Yeah, and just like the first penalty, nothing wrong with that at all. Great finish from Konstantopoulos, centre keeper.
Making his way down the right wing. Still with the ball. Cuts it back. Good save by Friedrich, gets the touchdown. Stefan Matteo in plenty of space to take on his man. Gets past one, then has the shot. Out for the goal. Corner taken short. Ball comes in on the right foot. Falls nicely. For Shearer. Two in the derby. And what a final 10 minutes we have here.
But yeah, Raiders had more play, but...
Lovely ball from Trimboli. Bisasa is one-on-one. Just needs to finish. Bisasa! 3-2 in the derby. And it's that young man once again.
And I think they were trying to get Beric in a bit of trouble, but it was he'd fallen over, tripped over his own feet, really.
Lovely touch from Stefan Matteo. This could be the finisher. Nearly through the legs did Stefan Matteo go. Jai King-Byrne. Matteo just has to finish. Oh, it's gone wide. High and wide. Is this the final kick of the match? Not so yet. Full time here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Adelaide Croatia Raiders come out 3-2 winners in the end. All 3 points staying here at the Croatian Sports Centre.
Yeah, what a game that turned out to be. I mean, Raiders 2-0 up. They'd let FK Beograd back in the game at 2 apiece, and then they scored the winner straight after FK Beograd equalised.
And the future is orange for Stratline. Flinders are in the lead. Rachel Quigley. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
LA Comets to 2023 premiers.
Saved by Conley. They had to go the distance and then some.
Josephine Trimboli, number 9, Tane Morris, number 12, Georgia Box, number 13, Madeline Box, number 14, Siobhan Eastham, number 16, Natasha Vella, and number 27, Lena Vogelsang with head coach Jason Trimboli. Underway here at Service FM Stadium. Good ball from McCormick. Box chasing down on the wing. Aaron Murphy had 8 last year in total, so already beaten that. Ball's there. Good ball through. Vogelsang, one-on-one. Well collected by Aaron Murphy. Good ball. Burnett through the centre. On the left foot. Only into the side netting. DeCola. Quigley on the edge of the box. Looking to get it onto her left foot. Given away straight back to West Adelaide. That effort. This one being chased down. And she does well too. Quigley is there. This corner to come in from Munich.
Headed towards goal. Tipping it onto the bar.
On the ball today.
Good ball through. She's one-on-one with the keeper. Could this be the opening? It was a disappointing A-League season for Adelaide United in the end. Good set-piece opportunity. Quickly, hitting! It's in! The breakthrough being made.
The ball.
Vogelsang putting the ball in. Hodgson. Noto again to put the ball in on her right foot. Knew the ball was there. She has it now. Easy pass. Finish on the left foot. Into the side netting. Well done from Noto.
Two great minds.
Ball comes in from Tansel. Noto's there! To make it 2-0. 5 minutes left. Adelaide Uni now. Ball just getting launched forward. McFarlane. Just as we were talking about it, getting in the way of that one. And just like that, the full-time whistle blows 2-0 to West Adelaide.
Welcome back for the second half here at the Croatian Sports Centre between Adelaide Croatia Raiders and MetroStars. 0-0 at half-time of this round 13 matchup as we get kickoff underway. And Antonis Pagonis, we expected more goals.
We did, but 45 more minutes of football, and these sides, as we know, do like scoring, so I doubt they will go too long without a goal. I don't want to jinx it, but that's my take.
Jinx the first half already. Here's Busasa. Makes his way into the box, puts it in. Captured by Ostrike, already getting forward earlier, Croatia Raiders, compared to the first half.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have been one of Vlada Blazeka's instructions. Go at them early. Speaking to him after they got promoted last season, he said, we want to take the game to these teams. Why can't we be the Modbury of last season? And they want to entertain, and they've done that very well throughout the season. And here's Trimboli.
Not sure what he's trying to claim there.
Not sure. I think he would have had a problem if a foul was given, but obviously a foul wasn't given.
I think he's trying to say he was either elbowed or pushed off the ball while trying to get forward.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to get a free kick from that. If there was ever going to be a free kick, it was going to be D'Angelo's. The referee did not pay it, but because the centre-back has stayed down, the referee's just paused play. No changes at the break. Neither coach has utilised his bench quite yet, but if the deadlock remains, I wonder how long it will take him to trigger that first change.
McNamara. Easily caught by Ostrike. Busasa doing well to make his way through. Campbell. Now Thompson. Again making his way forward. It's a good ball for Trimboli on the edge of the box. They've come into the second half already.
Yeah, they've started well, and Trimboli getting an early touch in the box, getting that shot off, and you can hear the crowd now getting into it, waiting for that the whole of the first half. They've entered this half ready to play, ready to attack MetroStars, and here they are reclaiming the ball with their captain.
Callum Campbell. Kimishima. Fouled in the middle there. And a yellow card given as well.
Quick free kick taken, but Daniel Faulkner's having a word with Fabian Barbiero, won't let that go. And Fabian Barbiero is the first player to enter the book, the most experienced player on the pitch, captain for MetroStars. Don't know if it was the foul or the words after that got him that card, but it's a booking nonetheless.
Free kick from Kingburn. Delivered in. Busasa having to chase down. Making his way into the box. With a goal kick. Second half has also resumed at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. 0-0 between Campbelltown and Croydon. By the looks of it, Croydon seem to be on top.
Yeah, Ian Fife back at his former club, champion player and coach there. Would want to make a point.
Kimishima, Trimboli, Campbell. Out wide with Kimishima again. Lovely bit of footwork, cleared away by Hamish Gow now. Barnett. Jai Kingburn. Good touchdown. Trimboli. The strike blocked by, I think it was Jackson Walls.
So magnificent touchdown from Paul Radicia there in the box. Just oozed quality. You can see kind of the roles have reversed here, Seb, haven't they? Because it's Croatia doing all the running with the ball here as MetroStars reclaim it. But the 6 minutes since the restart, there has been no Adelaide Croatia. Nervy moment with the ball there, Cody Allstrike, but no harm done at the end of the day.
Croatia Raiders back with it. Busasa. Opportunity possibly arising here. Trimboli.
It's been ever present this half, Trimboli, hasn't he? He's had his chances there in the final third, and he's really a man for the second halves, isn't he? Usually off the bench. Started the game today, pretty much unsighted in the box. Well, all of his team was in the first half, but this half here he's threatened, and from that spot where MetroStars had all these set pieces and corners, Basasa's about to take.
It's a good delivery. I think there's been a foul on the keeper there. Kimishima has lovely footwork there. Campbell. Radici. Ostrike. It's already had a bit more of the ball already in these opening 10 minutes of the half. Croatia Raiders looking a lot better now. Trimboli. Offside.
We did say we didn't think there was a sub. I think there has been a sub, and Bradley Corbo's at the heart of defence for Croatia, just going through the players. So it looks like Corbo has come on, and it's been, I'd say, Jackson Bullen that has been subbed off. So Vlado Blazeka did use his first change at the break. And it looks like Reece Thompson's coming to left back, and Corbo's going into harder defence alongside the captain Manly Barnett. Jimmy Odenwald has gone from left back to right back.
Kimishima had plenty of the ball already in the second half. Kimishima gets past Walls. The high ball in, the strike! Just needed any sort of touch from a Croatia Raiders player.
And the player that had a shot cannon off the crossbar in the first half, Hamish Gowan, stopped on the goal line, actually stopped the ball on the goal line. This time as a defensive player, Hamish Gowan, action in both ends as the score remains 0-0, but Seb, it looks like Croatia's the more likely to open it now. As that pass goes astray. Switch on is the call there from MetroStars, and you've got to agree. They haven't looked like themselves from the first half so far.
Kingburn. Just taking his time, winning the corner. More updates from around the grounds. Campbelltown 1-0 up against Croydon at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. However, unlikely it seemed.
And that's what a good side does. Even when they're not at the top of their game, they still find a way. And Campbelltown's a really good side. And on the other side of the ball, Modbury's now 3-0 up against Adelaide United at the start of the second half. Our grand final rematch that Modbury dominated in round 2 as well. 5-1, I believe it was on the day, and it's going their way.
Well, the same last year where Modbury, I think, won both games and Adelaide United demolished Modbury in the grand final.
Yeah, much different team showed up in that grand final than they did in the first couple of games, didn't they? But yeah, Modbury will really want this win after a couple of losses. And knocked them off the top spot, and MetroStars are currently in the top spot, but not if it remains like this with the score lines in all games.
Poor giveaway. Trimboli takes himself wide. That one might work out there. Good save by Cody Ostrike just to keep it out for now.
And there's those agonising ones that you can kind of just see slowly trickle wide of the post. And Croatia doing all the work here. And another set piece for them here. And Callum Campbell is going to take this one. In swinger here from the left side. Will want to work the goalkeeper.
It's not the greatest of deliveries, but he'll have a second chance at it. Ball comes in. Still with Croatia Raiders.
Referees book Christian D'Angelo, I'm assuming for dissent. So that's a second yellow card for the game, both of them to the MetroStars. Of course, MetroStars did have a red card last week, 2 yellows to Lockie Zappler, who's unavailable today. They wouldn't want another week of that.
Throwing on that far side once again.
And all you need to know about Croatia's dominance early this half is the only person in the half of Croatia until now is a family of ducks.
They get forward now. Fabian Barbiero on the wide left. Puts the ball in. Nagamatsu is there at the back post. He'll look to keep it in.
Jinxed it, said commentators curse because they've all flown away now. Quick counter-attack there from MetroStars, disrupting that little family gathering, and they've gone to the top right pitch at the Croatian Sports Centre. But there's a lot less action at the moment.
That pass, not good enough.
And finally, MetroStars, after about, what is it, 16 minutes or so, 17 minutes, are starting to show some signs of life in their attacking half.
Thompson. Campbell. Basasa couldn't get that flick on correct. Strike. Campbell has Busasa on the right. Campbell decides to go himself to Trimboli. Kimishima gets the ball in. Needs the hit.
It's Odenwalder just couldn't ground his shot over the goals, and an opportunity there for the fullback. We know he can hit them. We know he's been a forward. We know he did that in the grand final of State League 1 last year. Probably a similar situation too, with that ball being cut back, but couldn't find his target today as Strike kicks us off again to McNamara.
Campbell will get to this one. Kimishima still getting plenty of the ball this half. That cross, not enough quality in it.
Yeah, it was a good pass out of defence by Bradley Corber, showing his experience there, finding Callum Campbell, who released Kimishima. But as you said, he's put in better crosses this season, Kimishima, than that. Couldn't keep it in play, didn't find a teammate. Would want to be more effective there with that time and space.
That one going high. Kimishima couldn't get the touch. Nagamatsu just being hassled there. Good touch. Campbell. Still with the ball. Kimishima. A lot seems to just be going through him this half. Now Basasa on the opposite wing.
Is that a booking for diving? I believe he's going to receive now. Yes. So first yellow card for Adelaide, Croatia to Frank Basasa. Referee adjudged went to ground a bit too easily there. As I say, he's not seeing as much of the ball this half, with Kimishima seemingly being that wide outlet. You see MetroStars uncharacteristically going long there, and it shows you might be a bit shaken by that pressure of Croatia Raiders early this half.
Woodfin slowly getting more options in the box. On the edge, Satira. Wide again. Decent cross in. A somewhat unconventional save was made there, but it was enough to just keep the ball out.
And both teams have that trait we were talking about before, that they might not seem to be the dominant side, but just a moment. They've got players capable of creating a moment that can just flip a game on its head, and we nearly got that here. And a corner here for MetroStars. We saw a lot in the first half, not so much in the second.
Headed upwards. Perhaps was thinking about first time on the edge of the box. Seemed to shape like it.
Talking Pushkas awards there. He gets that one right.
Nagamatsu. Of course, scored that massive winning goal in the Federation Cup final last year. Of course, that game before them, qualifying them for the Australia Cup, where they had a very good campaign for an NPL side, ending in a loss to Melbourne City. Somewhat controversially in the end, from memory, I think.
Yeah, but what a fight they gave, at the time, reigning champions of the A-League. A really impressive, like you said, journey in the Australia Cup. Ended obviously with Hamish Gallagher and the Mark Cockrell medal, and we love that competition because it showcases our communities and the best teams we've got in those communities, like MetroStars last year.
Of course, don't forget the 2024 Australia Cup qualifying finals are back this Wednesday and next Wednesday. Make sure you get to Surfers FM Stadium to see Modbury Jets versus Adelaide Olympic, and then the week after this one, Campbelltown versus Adelaide Comets. Make sure you grab your tickets at footballsa.com.au/tickets. Both to be great games, I must say, and 4 teams definitely deserving of being on that national stage.
Only room for 2 though, so we'll see how it goes. Of course, those games will decide who's going to contest for the Federation Cup as well, so another carrot there for these teams and for the fans and for you to watch, because it's the first chance of silverware this season.
Goal kick at the 70th minute mark. Only the one sub has been made from either side so far, but you'd imagine at some point you'd see Croatia Raiders bring on Stefan Mateo.
As Jai King gets booked here to level the yellow card stakes at 2 on each side. And as you said, I doubt we're going to have to wait too much longer for that.
He'd definitely be that player to probably get them 1-0 up, to be honest.
We know his quality is a fantastic player that has played out wide for Croatia this season and found the goals there. Equal top scorer with Porodici, who's on the field today.
Of course, we'll just wait here. Ren Nagamatsu having the strike.
Speaking of top goal scorers.
Yeah, Metro on the bench. Have Eduardo Castaneda, Jackson Fortunato, the young player of the year from last year, to bring on. So weapons for both sides to help them make a difference. Satira making his way in. Cleared away. Foul given.
And looks, I think it's Jai King down behind play there, so we're going to have a stoppage. But while we're doing that, it seems like Stefan Mateo, I believe, is getting ready to come on. So as we predicted, it's not going to take long. Hopefully, Jai King, there's nothing seriously wrong with him and he will not be Stefan Mateo. It looks like Matthew Majetic, who might be a straight swap for Jai King in the centre of the park.
Just another score update while we have this break in play. 4-0 the way of Mowbray Jets. That fourth coming from Hamish McCabe. Only one more needed to complete his hat-trick for that game.
Which he had a hat-trick in that round 2 game against Adelaide United, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, over here, Jai King in some discomfort. We hope nothing. It's not anything major. He will walk off of his own accord, which is great, but that will be the end of his afternoon. Jai King off and Matthew Majetic on the number 7.
Ball put forward. Kimishima was the one the ball was looking for, but a bit too much on it for him to completely chase after. Kimishima putting in a ball. Missing that interception. Nagamatsu. Barbaro just launching forward. Gao.
Yeah, Chittadin's pass just intercepted and out for a throw into our near side here with Jackson Walls.
No foul, says the referee. Nagamatsu.
Reece Thompson protesting his case there, but no harm done as Ren Nagamatsu misses the target with his long-range effort.
Kimishima against Satira. Satira will win out. Woodfin. O-strike. Metro still yet to make any substitutes. Croatia Road is still awaiting to put Stefan Mateo on the pitch, which I think was just slightly delayed due to that injury before.
A yellow card here for Michael Chittadini. Something must have happened behind play that we missed, but will the ball go back there? Yeah, the ball's going back there for a foul. So it will not be a throw in on our near side. It's going to be a foul on our far side after this booking to Michael Chittadini.
Just over 10 minutes left here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Busasa. Fouled. Free kick. Another score update over at Smith Partners Stadium. Modbury 4, Adelaide United 1, courtesy of Amlani Tatsu, who's only recently returned back from PSV Eindhoven.
One of the 4 players that went over there. Bit of a Adelaide United cavalry over there. A few off-field staff, a few players. Started that partnership between the 2 clubs, and exciting for these young players who hopefully we'll see for years to come in our local leagues and hopefully in the A-League as well.
Headed upwards. Just hitting the roof of the net.
I think he must have touched the goalkeeper's hand then when he put it up, because it's a corner, which has the home crowd excited, and it'll be Kimishima to take it. Like you said, a bit busier this half. Will want to be able to contribute for his team to get this elusive goal that we keep talking about in this game.
Ball delivered in. Again, another tight one. Kimishima. Odenwalder puts the ball in. Trimboli is there. Unable to keep it in. Metro, I think, about to make a sub. Maybe a double sub, actually. Ball lost out there. Busasa. Pass didn't make it to a teammate. Thompson goes all the way back to Barbaro. Trimboli chests down. Kimishima once again on this left wing. Walls winning out that time. Pulled back by Jackson Walls, committing the foul and giving a free kick in a decent position for Adelaide Croatia Raiders.
You continue to threaten entering these final 10 minutes now. Subs won't be made quite yet for MetroStars, so you have to defend a set piece here. Don't want to disrupt that yet.
Kimishima of this dead ball. Looks to take the strike on. Stays in. Kimishima. Maitic. Busasa. Kimishima curling the ball inwards. Cleared upwards. D'Angelo. Gow headering on. Odenwalder. That ball not making it. Be a Metro throw. Coaching staff more than happy to play ball boy if it means the play gets underway a lot quicker. Cleared away. Barbiero. Busasa doing his defensive work all the way back there.
Finally, we'll see these subs for MetroStars. And it's Maceo Jones, centre-back, and I believe that will be also Daniel Cavoito joining him. If I can see well from here, it's the other side of the pitch. Yes, it is.
Well done.
Nicholas Pedicini and Michael Cittadini off the MetroStars. A bit of a rhyme there.
I was going to say that commentator's nightmare's over. Thrown on that far side for MetroStars.
Angelo to no one in particular. And Woodfin gets back on it.
Foul there in the middle of the park.
It looks like with 7 minutes to go, Stefan Mateo will be finally brought on. Next time the ball goes out of play. Snow McNamara is allowed to waltz through the pitch and start an attack.
Out wide. Taken out for the corner. More score updates from around the grounds at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. 1-1 between Campbelltown and Croydon, and between Modbury Jets and Adelaide United 4-2. Adelaide United getting their second of the match. Goals everywhere except for here.
For now. If you were to ask me about the game, this is what I'd be expecting, man.
Delivered in. Not a bad opportunity. Maceo Jones furthest back, the substitute just coming on. Ball comes in, the head is not bad! Excellent stop from Vincent Barbaro in the goal.
Just not sure who was marking Jackson Walls there, who felt like all the time in the world to put in that cross. Picked out his teammate, but as you said, an impressive save. Really felt like he clawed that ball away. And it will be Paul Radici who comes off finally for Stefan Matteo, who's on the pitch now. One top goal scorer for another. Both on 5 goals. We'll see if he can have a say in this game in these final 5 minutes, plus whatever the referee allows after it.
Oh, strike. Maseo Jones.
Just come on our left back.
Nagamatsu. Just put forward by Stefan Matera. Plenty of space and time here for Cavourto. Walls. D'Angelo. Now Barbiero. Kimishima has 2 on him. Just needing to find his way out of there. Good challenge from Barbiero, who's close to getting a full 90 today, which has not been the case for almost all the season. I don't think he's played a full 90.
Yeah, and it's at this... Oh, and there you go. Yeah. Commentator's curse or something, Seb, and that's the end of Fabian Barbiero. 87 minutes. And importantly, about 20 seconds after you mentioned your point, and it will be Eduardo Castaneda that comes on for Fabian Barbiero, who goes very close to 90 minutes, but not quite.
Be a throw in for Croatia Raiders. Busasa, Maseo Jones just putting it upwards. Not long left until additional time. Mateo. Mitic. Back with it now. Sliding challenge in there.
MetroStars ball, but both physios have been called on. Both players in some discomfort there. $14,000 here at the Croatian Sports Centre apparently today with a big cheer in the crowd. And you know what? I'm loving this confidence at the local NPL grounds. Last week at MetroStars, we had whoever was on the speakers play the Champions League song walking out. 14,000 here at the Croatian Sports Centre today. It's what a time to be alive. Need someone to do a manual head count.
Be hard to do if there's 14,000 here, I must say.
Assistant having a chat with his referee had a chat with his linesman, and the free kick has been reversed, much to the dismay of Noah McNamara, and it will be Adelaide Croatia ball in front of a sold out crowd today on Saturday.
Another score update from around the grounds at Smith Partners Stadium. Modbury Jets 4, Adelaide United 3.
See, yeah, this is an actual real comeback that's happening. We're not making that one up. From
4-0 down
to 4-3, and 10 more minutes here, because remember they started a bit earlier as Croatia attack. That's the 7-goal thriller today. In round 2 was the fixture we're calling today, but they had enough goals that day for 2 games by the looks of it. Still some time in injury time to see if anyone can grab a late goal with Christian Satira here.
Into the first minute of it now. I think any goal now would be the winner. Cross coming in.
Corner. There's a touch on there by Reece Thompson.
Will we see O-Strike come all the way up?
Don't think
of course, we had a goalkeeper goal here a couple of years ago from memory as well.
Did, Ryan Veach. That end too, I'm
that
pretty
end
sure.
too, yeah.
I don't think you'll do that in Nilo in round 13 though.
With the delivery, it's not bad. It's in! It's a free kick. Will not count.
A free kick on Barbara there.
Eduardo Castaneda just delaying play ever so slightly.
Showing his team sets up and the scoreline remains.
Mitic. Thirteen corners have occurred in this game.
Oh, McNamara would look to go long. Chooses to go to Jones instead before driving forward.
Opportunity arising. Needs any sort of touch. Cleared off the line, I think. How there hasn't been a goal in this past 5-10 minutes, this whole game even.
And that was Cam Woodfin again who won this fixture in round 2. What a story that would have been.
Still play on here into the 4th minute of additional time. Gout. Falls good. The strike! Wide.
Cam Woodfin again had an opportunity to win this, and it just refuses to go in this ball today. And 43 minutes and 30 seconds in, we are still at 0-0, and dare I say it's not going to change. And I hope that's my commentator's curse for today, because I'd like to see a goal in this game, but hard to fathom this now.
I think one of the first things you said today, Ned Tonis, was
the goals.
We expected goals, goals, goals.
Happens sometimes, doesn't it?
Full time at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre, 1-1 between Campbelltown and Croydon.
And yeah, so 4-3 in the first encounter these two had. Like I said, enough goals for 2 games there, so they decided we don't need this here.
Over at Smith Partners Stadium, it's a penalty for Adelaide United to draw it level to 4-4.
That's where our goals have gone. As come wide, he picks up the ball.
Can Metro get one here? Couldn't get past his defender. We'll certainly keep you updated on how that Reds versus Modbury Jets game will go. That penalty being converted. All level there at 4-4. Believe it's actually being retaken. So still 4-3 for the time being. Still 0-0 here. Here it is! How there hasn't been anything is astounding.
What's going on?
Kimishima. Ball looking for Basasa.
It looks like the retake has been converted at the Adelaide United game, and that is 4-0. After being 4-0 down, they have drawn level.
That's quite unbelievable.
Without all these A-League players as well, it's some show of character over there. And I'd love to go home and watch the highlights of this game because I've got no clue what's going on here. All I can tell you is the goals we're expecting here have been taken over to Smith Partner Stadium.
Well,
that's an 8-goal
everywhere
game.
else except here, it seems.
And surely we can't have too long left here. We are approaching the 7th minute of injury time.
Stefan Mateo perhaps not having the impact that he might have wanted coming off the bench.
Wasn't given an incredible amount of time either, to be honest. And he's playing more centrally than he's had during this season.
Campbell. That pass not making it. And that's full time. 0-0 between Adelaide Croatia Raiders and MetroStars. No goals, but certainly a massive battle between the two sides.
Yeah, and as you said, in those last 10 minutes, I did not know how it remained at 0-0. But yeah, the 14,000 go home without goals for them, which slightly disappointing. But these two teams, we know they can attack. We know they can defend as well after today. And it will be very interesting to see how their season plays out. MetroStars maybe top for another week. That wasn't the case about 10 minutes ago with Modbury in front, but time will tell how that game ends. That's still got a few minutes to go, but that's it from us here at the Croatian Sports Centre.
0-0 at full time here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Thank you, Antonis, for joining me.
Thanks for having me, and let's hope the next one we do is a bit more action. Well, we had the action, they were just not the end product. It just happens sometimes.
Full time here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Final score, Adelaide Croatia Raiders 0, MetroStars 0.